While your energy crashes are not about sleep, there's a point in the day where everything just slows down. You're sitting there trying to focus, and it feels like your energy just disappears. Not completely, but enough to make everything harder. And the first thought is always the same. I probably didn't sleep enough. But then you think about it again, you did sleep. Maybe not perfectly, but enough. So why does it feel like this? Sleep is the easiest thing to blame because it's visible and measurable. Hours slept, bedtime, wake time. It gives a clear reason for feeling tired. But this raises a question. If sleep were the only factor, why do energy levels change so much within the same day? Why do you feel fine in the morning and then suddenly drop later? One of the less obvious factors is how your body manages energy from food. After eating, blood sugar levels rise and then fall. If that change is too sharp, your energy can drop quickly. It's not always noticeable as hunger. Sometimes it just feels like a lack of focus or motivation. And because it doesn't feel like hunger, it's easy to miss. Energy is not just physical, it's also mental. Constant thinking, switching tasks, and processing information use up energy over time. None of it feels intense in the moment, but it accumulates. By the middle of the day, your brain has already been active for hours. That gradual use of energy can lead to a crash even if you slept well. I've noticed this during school. The morning starts fine. You're paying attention, following along. But by the afternoon, it gets harder to stay focused. Not because the material is harder, but because your energy is lower. And it happens even on days when sleep wasn't a problem. That's when it starts to feel like something else is affecting it. Your body works in cycles. Energy is not meant to stay at the same level all day. It rises and falls based on internal rhythms, activity, and input. But when those cycles are affected by irregular eating, stress, or constant stimulation, the drops become more noticeable. It's easy to look for one reason: sleep, food, stress. But energy crashes usually come from a combination of factors. That's why fixing just one thing does not always solve the problem. The system is more connected than it seems. Stable energy does not mean feeling the same all day. It means the changes are less extreme. You don't go from focused to completely drained. You adjust, but you don't crash. That difference is subtle but important. Energy crashes are not always about how much you sleep. They're about how your body manages energy throughout the day. And once you start noticing the patterns, it becomes easier to see that tiredness is not always caused by one obvious factor. Sometimes it is the result of several small things adding up. Thanks for watching.